Hey, what's up everyone? Ashley here. Welcome to Ashley Talks Movies. So, The Eyes of Tammy Faye is the latest Oscar buzzy movie to hit theaters. It's directed by Michael Showalter and it stars Jessica Chastain as real-life televangelist Tammy Faye Bakker, who along with her husband Jim Bakker, played by Andrew Garfield, rose to fame and success in the 70s and the 80s. But ultimately, scandal would lead to the downfall of their global religious empire. Now, before I get into the full review of the film, a few things. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Please consider subscribing. Just hit that subscribe button. I would really appreciate it. Also, feel free to jump into the comment section, share your thoughts about the movie. Did you like it? Did you not like it? What did you think of Jessica Chastain's performance? Again, share all those thoughts with me in the comment section below. I'd love to know what all of you think. Okay, now on to the review. As far as biopics go, The Eyes of Tammy Faye is pretty standard fare. It follows the formula to a T. So it doesn't do anything really new here. It doesn't do anything revolutionary. Honestly, the thing that makes this movie, the thing that is the best part of this movie is the performance by Jessica Chastain. Her performance is amazing. It's transformative. She really throws herself into this role. Not only is she doing a physical transformation with the makeup and prosthetics that she puts on to make herself look like Tammy Faye, but she also changes her accent and she throws in those mannerisms, again, to completely embody this person, this persona, because Tammy Faye Bakker, if you were around back then, was larger than life kind of personality. And even if you weren't around in the 70s and 80s when Tammy Faye Bakker and her husband Jim Bakker were doing their religious shows and whatnot, you can still appreciate what Jessica Chastain is doing here. Like I said before, it's a completely transformative type of performance. And I mean, she fully commits to it, like 100%. And like I said, it's probably the best part of this film. I mean, it's truly outstanding. I would imagine that she would get some kind of recognition come award season for her performance here. Since I'm talking about performances, I also want to mention Andrew Garfield. He plays Jim Bakker, Tammy Faye Bakker's husband. And, you know, he does a good job too with his performance. You know, his transformation is there as well. I wouldn't say it's to the level of Jessica Chastain's, because hers is on a completely different level. But he does a really good job of, like, you know, changing his accent, the mannerisms and whatnot, and even the makeup they put on him, especially towards the end when they're like aging him, is pretty good. And his performance, like I said, is really good too. I mean, he does a good job of portraying that character. I do want to touch on some of the storytelling elements in this film. As I mentioned, The Eyes of Tammy Faye, based on real people, based on real life events. But I liked how the film handled the subject matter in terms of mixing the more serious, dramatic moments with humor and even camp in some places. And some people might find that a little jarring or a little out of place, but I think it works given the type of story it's trying to tell and also the subject matter within this story. Because the performances, Jessica Chastain and Andrew Garfield, they're doing a great job, but a lot of it is over the top. It's supposed to be over the top. It's designed that way. And so the film also follows that pattern as well with, again, adding that camp element to it, you know, really sort of playing up some of the sillier moments within the story. And I think it added a nice little layer to the film. So it didn't feel like it was just bogged down, but with overly dramatic moments. Honestly, in terms of criticism, the one place I will say that I felt the film fell a little short was that it didn't delve deep enough into the character of Tammy Faye. The movie's called The Eyes of Tammy Faye, and she's very much a central character in this film, but I didn't feel like the story or the film delved deep enough into her moments in terms of what she's thinking or even some of her backstory. You get glimpses into how Tammy Faye's reaction to things, what she's thinking, but ultimately the film doesn't do enough with that. I feel like the film would have been a stronger film had it delved deeper into Tammy Faye. And, you know, it's kind of a shame because you have this really amazing performance by Jessica Chastain. I mean, like I said, transformative kind of performance. She's given it all she's got. And the film, unfortunately, doesn't do enough with that in terms of really focusing on Tammy Faye. The film is really good. The strongest thing about this film is the performances. It has humor, it has heart. It is dramatic in parts. There is a little bit of campiness and a little over the topness with it, but I think that works with this type of story. Ultimately, it's a really good film, and I definitely think it's one of those films that will get recognized during award season, mostly for the performances, and that would be Jessica Chastain's, because like I said, she does an amazing job. So those are my thoughts on The Eyes of Tammy Faye. If you've had a chance to watch the film and you want to share your thoughts with me, you can do so in the comment section below. Also, while you're here, like this video, just hit that thumbs up button, and don't forget to subscribe to see more videos like this.